You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. You have me suicidal, suicidal when you say it's. Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. I know somebody is laughing, and that's exactly why I did that, because this is actually one of my favorite songs. If you were around when Beautiful Girl came out by Sean Kingston, you will understand the magnitude that this song had. Some people will say he's a one-hit wonder and now he's into scamming and all other kinds of things, which he was recently convicted for. And I will say, you have never been a one-hit wonder. And one hit is all people really need to take them around the world. And in Sean Kingston's case, that song actually did just that. But on a Sean Kingston we'll come to talk about today, even though this is in relation to Sean Kingston. To be honest with you, I was sitting on this story for a couple of days now because I wanted somebody else with a platform to run the story before I run the story. Why? I didn't want to be the first one to put the story out there because there are certain pieces of information involved in this story that I just don't think should be public. But law enforcement has made it public in Florida and now around the world via the internet. So I'm just doing my due diligence, passing it on as in keeping abreast with a story like we normally do. Please don't get mad at me and don't shoot the messenger. I made sure it was out there first before I put my 2 cents and take on it. If you listen to the end of this video, I will tell you exactly where I got the story from. For one, just to show you that I'm not the first one that put it out there, and for two, so that there is no plagiarism charges involved. All right? But I also have all the other paperwork concerning this case, so I have put them in this video just so you know, so the thing is authentic. Sean Kingston's sister is arrested for shoplifting at Target. First of all, let me say this. I am behind the curve and behind the times. How somebody never tell me say Sean Kingston have pretty sister? No disrespect. The man's sister set good like the ice in a freezer. Big up the Vibes Cartel. Set good like the ice in a freezer. What about it? Yes, she set good like the ice in a freezer. I'm not lie. At the same time, you know, she's caught up in a bit of a quagmire here, which has people saying stuff like, I guess being a thief or a scammer runs in the family. In other words, like mother, like daughter, like son. Sean Kingston's sister, who is known as Kanima Morris, otherwise called Dimples, is allegedly wanted on an open warrant for shoplifting at a Target store in Florida when she was caught last year, at the end of the year. Now, apparently she was supposed to appear in court, but she has absconded, run gone, didn't show up, and so they have issued a warrant for her arrest. Currently, it is said that she is on the run and that the authorities believe that she actually fled the United States of America and she is somewhere in Kingston, Jamaica, hiding out from the law in the US. Now I'm saying to myself, was this a felony level shoplifting or was this a misdemeanor? Because if it's a misdemeanor, you might as well go face that. You know what I mean? Do you like a couple of days and come out instead of running? Because if you run, listen, they will pick you up at the airport, you trying to come back into this country. That's kind of an embarrassing way to enter the country. You land at one of these airports, Miami International, and they put you in handcuffs and walk you off, right? Now, Morris, who is 40 years old, Sean Kingston's sister, she's accused of petty theft of store merchandise that's worth less than $750. I think that would mean that that's a misdemeanor. She was arrested last year, but she never showed up for her court date. Sean Kingston, 35 years old, is living in his sister's home in Pembroke Pines, Florida. He and his mother, Janice Turner, were recently convicted of federal wire fraud charges in March. Now, y'all remember when Sean was recently arrested and then went in post bail, came back out. It was said that he was staying at the $2.5 million mansion, but the latest update says that he has vacated the mansion because it was a rented mansion and he is now staying at his sister's place, but his sister is not there. She is on the run, and that's where he is, at her house, awaiting his sentencing date, which, by the way, is just around the corner. Turner, the mom of Sean Kingston and Dimples, she is in jail awaiting her sentencing. Sean and his mom's sentencing hearing is supposed to be July 11th. We are at June 9th. So from June 9th till July 11th, we're looking at roughly a month from now, they will learn their fate. We don't know if the judge is going to give them 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, 2 years, or sentence them to probation and they have to pay this money back. As for Sean Kingston, he was released on a surety bond of $500,000 using a friend's home as collateral. We don't know who the friend is or family member is, or if it was his sister's home. Plus, he had to also put up $200,000 in cash. He must wear a GPS ankle monitor, and he can't leave the home without permission from the judge. Sean Kingston and his mom will be sentenced on July 11th, according to the latest law enforcement paperwork. Morris, the sister, Dimples, the one was set good like the ice in a freezer. She is actually a popular Instagram model with over 450,000 followers. And she honored her mom in a Mother's Day post on Instagram, which I saw. She posted a picture of their mom holding a beautiful young child, and it said, "Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I'm thinking about you and celebrating the most strong and loving mother anyone could ever ask for. Even though we're apart, my heart is with you always. You've shaped me with your love, and your strength keeps me going every single day." As we know, Mother's Day recently passed, and their mom is incarcerated at the moment. So she spent Mother's Day in incarceration, right? It says that she went on to say in her speech, "I'm thinking about you and celebrating the most strong and loving mother anyone could ever ask for. And even though we are apart, my heart is with you always. You've shaped me with your love, and your strength keeps me going daily." She said, "This day isn't defined by where you are, but by who you are. And to me, you are everything. I feel your love in so many ways, and I hope you feel mine too. You are deeply loved, endlessly appreciated, and forever cherished. I'm proud to be yours, and I can't wait for the day that we can hold each other again. Until then, I carry you with me today and always. Love you so much, MK." And she tagged it at Mama Kingston. Hashtag the great, with a heart, and praying hands as well. All right, so like I said, authorities in the United States of America believe that Sean Kingston's sister is hiding out somewhere in Kingston, Jamaica. And she captioned one Instagram photo in patois that says mine pa my money and my money pa my mine, which is a Vibes Cartel slogan, right? Any given time, mine pa my money and my money pa my mine. That's what the English translation means. My mind is on my money and my money is on my mind. She then added a hashtag, which was hashtag Freedom Street and hashtag God is the greatest. If you're paying attention to the hashtag Freedom Street, and then if you look at the time in which she was caught, it also correlates with her birthday. So this is in December of 2024 that she was caught shoplifting according to US authorities and according to the arrest record. And also that is around her birthday. So Freedom Street, which is Vibes Cartel's concert, was actually at the end, last day of December 2024, heading into the celebration of ringing in 2025. I just saw the thing did set up. So I don't know if Mama get catch and she said, frig, me I go miss Freedom Street. Cause if me go to court, they might hem me up. So here one, me I go Jamaica anyway. I don't know if that's the case, but it ended up where they believe she's in the US. And if she tagged her picture, say hashtag Freedom Street and hashtag God is the greatest, you already know says a Vibes Cartel slogan that means her mama say, me nah miss Freedom Street for nothing. I'm heading to Freedom Street. I don't know. It don't look good. It look like a thief running at the family is what a lot of people are saying. I don't want to talk nothing bad about the family, you know what I mean? I just wish them all the best. Everybody have their, what them say, everybody have them 5 o'clock. Everybody have their day in the sun. And it seems like this family is going through it. Sean himself right now is looking at going to do prison time or whatever he gets at his sentencing. His mom is looking at going to do prison time or whatever she gets at her sentencing. And the sister is now looking at probably some jail time as well because she ran from and did not show up for her court date, etc. But it is what it is, you know. I know a lot of people under the comment section will be callous as they can be and talk about, you do the crime, you do the time. Yes, live within your means and these kind of things. I don't blame you. So what you have to say, it is what it is. Alright? I don't know the people in financial situation, so I can't speak on that. All I can say, really and truly though, this are gonna look bad upon them. Because now it really look like, say, is Mama Kingston who introduced these type of things to our children. I'm not saying that she did. I'm saying that it looks that way. For the simple fact that Mama Kingston already did time before for similar things, fraud, right? And I believe it was either some bounce check or some writing some bad checks or something like that, defrauding some institution of something. She did, I think, about a year in prison or a year and a half or something like that in the past. It's public information. You can go look it up if you want to be specific. But to see now that Sean is now caught up in the same thing and his sister is along the same lines, it doesn't take me for you to point a finger and say, damn, it look like all of them are involved in these types of things. You know? Boy, you're a mess, man. That's why, you know, every morning I wake up on Morning Thoughts Live and I said to my audience, shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. I say this every single morning because I truly mean it. Pride and them thing that you have to put aside when it's time to pay the bills. The reggae dancehall artist named Razor B. Razor B was seen seasoning chicken, jerking chicken and selling chicken, jerk chicken in Europe. And Razor B did not shy away from it. Razor B said, "On the must think say when we left Jamaica, like we come a foreign for come play. No, work, we come here for work. And when we now work on a stage and a shell down a show and collect the money there, so we are working our kitchen and we are shell down the kitchen and collect the money there so too. And I saw somebody said, singer, tell them say a nice house where you'll have a Jamaica. Tell them say a jerking chicken a foreign and singing pan stages help you pay for that the house there. And you know, I think about how many artists try to maintain a lifestyle after the spotlight has faded. Because some of them caught up in pride. You know when somebody comes to you at work at Walmart or working at a grocery store and them say blouse and skirt. No, you have the big song when you am beautiful girl. Or no, you have the big song. No, you used to tour the world. No, you did the song with Justin Bieber. No, you what you do you saw work in a grocery store. You know, that can be very hurtful to somebody's pride. So a lot of entertainers, when they're left with only the fame and them don't have the money to back the lifestyle anymore, instead of downsizing, them find other things to get into. But then that oftentimes end in embarrassment, because now you look like a star that has fallen from grace when you are headed to somebody's jail or prison. So no pride no in the thing. I tell people all the time, I say, listen, don't be surprised. You pull up one day and you hear, hello, welcome to Burger King, may I take your order? And you're there, I said to yourself, say, that voice here sounds very familiar. And then when you drive around, I say, pick up your order at window number 2, drive around please, and you go around there, you see SouFLoTV in one of the window them. Because me not have no shame. When it comes to paying my bills, legally, earning, and taking care of my picnic them. Me not gonna make nobody talk about, oh, so what happened to you? How come me not think so you did? I don't give a damn what you did think. Because the bills them don't care what me think neither. And me not trying to go to nobody prison and I don't have no kind of facade that I have to keep up. But I understand how it must feel for somebody who was once very famous, who was once earning millions, or who is famous and people think you're supposed to have millions and you have to put up a facade to pretend. So big up to Razor B for being one of the realest, and I respect that to the fullest. And if I'm in that part of the world or any part of the world who shot you there, I jerk chicken and I sell it, me definitely would have buy it and support the movement as well, because I respect people like those. You notice in the morning time I say, extra special shout out to the people who work 2 jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. These are people who decide say, no matter what, me not get involved in no criminality or anything remotely close to illegal. I would prefer go work 2 jobs. Give me one for the morning and one for the night. Me I got tired. I've done it before. I myself personally, SouFLo, have done it before. I used to work 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Walmart during the day, and then drive across town, figure work 11 p.m. back to 7 a.m. in the morning, 2 full 8-hour shifts at 2 different facilities in the same town. And I did it for years, right? So I know what that feels like, and I have the utmost respect for people who have decided say, me no want in them something here. Me no want nobody call up my name and embarrass me. I prefer tired because I work 2 jobs. I prefer you see me in a one window at Walmart and you go where or Burger King or wherever and you go where and you talk say, Lord God, me say it's SouFLo, I take orders at McDonald's, or me see him flip chicken at KFC, or me see him a pack bag at Walmart. Me prefer you do that than for you to say, rotted, SouFLo lock up a prison and then give him a couple of years. And then my children are left out here without me to protect them and provide for them. So we have to weigh up our thing in our life here, man. I hate doing this story about Sean, you know, and I hate doing the story about Mama Kingston. And now I hate doing the story about his sister as well. But it looks like there's a pattern here. It does. But then again, I'm not casting any judgment, so I'm going to leave this right where it's at. And I hope that she sort this situation out and get back to her life. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. It's SouFLoTV. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, but hit the bell next to the subscribe button. Not only hit the bell though, hover over the bell. You will see 3 options pop up. Send me all notifications, send me some notifications, or notify me every now and then. Hopefully you hit send me all notifications. That way you are notified every time a new video goes up on this channel here at SouFLoTV. Walk good. I'm out. Peace.